Let's get straight to Simon Marks, LBC's US correspondent, joining us from Washington, D.C. Just a few minutes after that news broke via the president that police have in custody the suspect whose images they were sharing far and wide in the last, 12 hours or so. Tell us more, Simon. Tell us what we know.
Yes, Sheila, and images that they were sharing just within the last 10 hours showing the suspect fleeing the rooftop from which the shooting of Charlie Kirk appears to have been carried out on Wednesday afternoon. President Trump, who is in New York, he attended a baseball game there last night, travelled to the studios of Fox News and sat on the sofa of Fox and Friends, breaking the news to the anchors of that programme. Let's take a listen.
Any updates on the suspect?
Yeah. Can I always say, I think, just to protect us all, and so Fox doesn't get sued and we all don't get sued and everything else. But I think with a high degree of certainty, we have him in custody. Right? In custody. Everyone did a great job. We worked with the local police, the governor. Everybody did a great job. You know, getting somebody that you start off with absolutely nothing. And we started off with a clip that made him look like an ant that was almost useless. We just saw there was somebody up there. And so much work has been done over the last 2.5 days. You know, it's amazing, actually, when you start off with that and then all of a sudden you get lucky or talent or whatever it is. But, yeah, I think we're in great shape.
Now, the president indicated that the suspect had surrendered. He said that a priest appeared to have been in some fashion alerted by the suspect's father that the family believed that the son was possibly involved in the assassination of Charlie Kirk. And the minister working with the father appears to have persuaded the suspect to surrender. He said that they had literally driven in to police headquarters at some point within the last few hours. So obviously we're waiting for a lot more detail about this. Is this the college-aged man that we saw in some of those images within the last 24 hours? The president also in that interview said that he hopes that the killer of Charlie Kirk gets the death penalty.
Which is something that the governor of Utah, Spencer Scott, alluded to at the end of his words on the night, didn't he? On the day it happened.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think it's really important to underscore the fury, the deep grief, the mourning, the shock and the anger within Donald Trump's White House, within his Make America Great Again movement about this assassination of Charlie Kirk. Now, the president has relentlessly presented this as left-on-right violence, and we don't know, obviously yet, the killer's motivation, but he's also continually failed to point out that Democrats have been targeted by political violence going back decades in this country, but even going back just a matter of weeks to June when 2 Democratic Party lawmakers and their spouses were gunned down in Minnesota by a lone gunman who appears to have been politically motivated. But the president absolutely calling this morning for the death penalty for this assassin, this alleged assassin of Charlie Kirk, and also indicating earlier in the week that he wants to start rooting out what he is calling radical left violence in the United States. So all of this happening, Sheila, in a very febrile atmosphere here.
Yeah.